为新加坡有没有穷人？你认为新加坡有没有穷人？
穷人啊，这我觉得每个国家都会有因为这些东西都是 normal 的东西，有富有也是有穷人。如果你没有穷人，哪里有富有的人？
那你认为我们新加坡的穷人是多还是少？
但是新加坡的穷人呢，我就认为会比较少，因为我来新加坡的时候，我看到那边是乞丐还是怎么样，就是没有乞丐啦，就是他们就是卖鸡翅啊，都是有自力更生是一个非常好的现象你不是在坐在路上那里这样子讨钱。
那你认为那些穷人为什么会穷？
穷人为什么会穷？其实有很多原因，有些可能是自己不上进不做工，也可能有些是因为年老了没有人照顾，还是怎么样没有能力去做工之类的东西，所以原因还蛮多的。
那你认为政府有没有帮助这些穷人呢？
这个其实我不太晓得，因为我来这边不是很久。因为我有看到有一些机构是怎么讲，是帮助那种年老的人，他是那种比较那种老人院之类的东西，也算是有吧。
In your opinion,
poverty.
Yeah, poverty.
Yeah, I believe poverty lies everywhere around the world.
Then do you know anyone who is poor?
I do know a few of them.
How is he or she like?
He or she like in terms of?
Like, how does he make a living?
Oh, well, you see, they are actually, some of them, they don't work, they are not employed, and some actually living through the kind of low-paying jobs, and they are struggling to meet their end needs. Yeah.
Then what is the thing that you can do as an individual to help to reduce this problem?
We play a part as a social individual by reaching out in any way we can. This Flag Day is one of the way that myself, I feel that is one way I can reach out to raise some funds so that all those funds can be consolidated and distributed out through different charity organizations.
In order to help the poverty, the people suffering from poverty, we can either provide money or organize them to study a skill to work. Which one do you think is good?
If there is a demand in the market, will be a better choice, of course, because in the idea of charity, if you provide them with fish, right, they will be very dependent on you. And if you teach them how to fish, that will be the best, because if you teach them how to fish, they will not just depend on you, but then they can use their own hands and their own effort to actually fish. So skill upgrading is one way that we can help. But definitely after upgrading of skill, there must be employer who willing to employ them. If not, you defeat the purpose.
Are the difficulties of a poor person?
They might not even have the money to attend school. Some are uneducated, and then they don't have enough food, so they will become not enough nutrients, and that's why they fall sick.
Poverty in Singapore?
To some extent, not a lot. To some extent.
How do you think their daily life is like, the poor people?
I mean, compared to other countries, I don't think it's that bad, because the government doesn't give them some amount of facilities, so it should be okay, but I don't think it's very bad either.
Who is affected or plays a part in poverty?
Who is affected in poverty? Well, it depends. If the person has a family, it probably affects his family or his offspring's education or so, and it could it could affect the poor people themselves, whoever it is.
Do you think that the financial assistance given by government or organizations are sufficient to help the people suffering from poverty?
Well, I think it's making a good progress in Singapore, but I think that it can be better, and they should implement more poverty programs also to help the poor people.
What do you think are the root causes of poverty?
Root causes of poverty. Well, one reason could be probably the high cost of education, maybe, or there could be family problems and pressure from the family or whatever.